I am Steve Kennedy. This is Music and Message. And this is What a Wonderful Day. Running straight through the night, burning at the break of day. It sure wasn't fun in the morning light, was looking to find my way. So I turned around and put some things down, had to hit my knees and pray. Make my joy complete, pitter patter of feet, and tell me I just got paid. Open up the windows of heaven, oh, you won't find a better way. The spring in my step and the song I'm giving, jumping for joy, what a wonderful day. Oh, all the night is forgiven, then the sun shines along my way. So open up the windows of heaven, oh, what a wonderful day. Everything I left for the kingdom has been given back to me. It's just like a mirror image, look into eternity. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, giving back 100-fold. And the houses and lands with another chance, helping build the streets of gold. Open up the windows of heaven, and oh, you won't find a better way. The spring in my step and the song I'm giving, jumping for joy, what a wonderful day. Oh, all the night has been forgiven, and the sun shines along my way. Open up the windows of heaven, oh, what a wonderful day. If joy was in the sea, I had a paper heart, I'd write the songs to sing. Where would I even start? I'd drain the ocean dry, so many songs I'd sing to write upon my heart the joy the day would bring. Open up the windows of heaven, oh, you won't find a better way. With the spring in my step and song I've been given, jumping for joy, what a wonderful day. Oh, all the night has been forgiven, and the sun shines along the way. So open up the windows of heaven, oh, what a wonderful day. Open up the windows of heaven, oh, what a wonderful day. I was 16, sitting at the back of the library. I'd got my homework done and I was just flat out bored. And I didn't feel like napping, so I looked around for something to read. I was drawn to the career section at the back, where there's multiple folders lining the wall. And we just had a career day, and I was interested in what I could possibly do. So I as I approached the wall where these notebooks were at, I grabbed the one that was leaning out towards me. And I snatched it back, and I went back to my seat, and it opened up to an article entitled "American Family Physician." I devoured the piece, and I just thought about it. I thought, I really respected my local family physician, and I thought to myself, I could do that career. I could help people, provide for a family, and really make a difference in life. Of course, there was the respect thing I had for my local doctor, and it was an honorable thing to do. So I thought, just maybe. Now, 6 years later, I was going into medical school. It took leaving home, mom, dad, brothers, friends, and many long days and nights of studying. And frankly, a bit of time paying to work. Over a decade by the end of it. But it was a calling, something that kept echoing back to me, that I was made to do, intended to do, something they ought to do. I had much the same feeling when one afternoon I picked up a guitar and started writing a song. And by the end of the afternoon, I was done with it, and it was just something that I was meant to do. Now, called by who? Such a question goes back to who I knew to be in control. Somewhere, I've been hoping and praying for guidance in these areas. So answers coming like this didn't seem unreasonable to me. Earlier in life, I had heard that no one did life completely right. That all have gone wrong, all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. And realizing that no matter how good I would be, I wouldn't be good enough to earn a place in the kingdom hereafter. I knew of a loving God that sent His Son, and I heard about this in the person of Jesus Christ to die for me, and I heard that He conquered death and rose from the grave, which sounded really hopeful, and given this world was riddled with lack of hope. And there's the question of death sitting there. Well, hope is really hard to come by. And it's something that a young teenage kid had just lost his grandpa. I just lost my grandpa not too bad, my Uncle Jimmy before that. And I needed hope. Well, I found that in the person of Christ, this relationship. I accepted this truth early on in life. And I had a God. I entered into a relationship with a God that would watch over me and would direct my steps and would call me. And that's what it was. Nowadays, it really is true. Everything that I gave up for the sake of the kingdom, I've been given back. I've been giving it back over and over. I left mom, dad, and family, which of course can't be replaced, but in some surprising way, I've been given mother and father figures and brothers and sister figures back over and over. I left a girlfriend. I was given a wife. I left a home and I was given back a home. I left a job at home and I was rewarded hand over fist with a patient population, church friends and music friends that mirror what I gave up for the sake of the kingdom. But I've been easily blessed 100-fold. See, it's a promise. Now listen, there's some things that are just kind of hocus pocus and just a bunch of bowl, but this is true. You can count on this. Mark 10:29-30 says, and Jesus answered and said, verily I say unto you, there's no one that left houses, brethren or sister, or father or mother, or wife, or lands for my sake and the gospel's, but he shall receive 100-fold now in this time, houses, brethren, sisters, and mothers, and children, and lands, with persecutions, and in the world to come eternal life. So it's a promise. You give up your life for the kingdom and you get it back. It's backwards in logic. If I try to save myself, I lose myself. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. Luke 9:24. And if you live for the hereafter, you get this world and the next in the deal. You lose both otherwise. That's a paraphrase of the C.S. Lewis quote. If you live for the hereafter, you get this life and the next life in the deal. So lately, I had to kick back and wonder and in amazement at this kingdom that sits in front and around me. See, heaven will be made, and it'll be made of people. It's a wise man who wins souls because it's the best investment you can make that has an heavenly importance. We get to join in building those streets of gold for the next life. Jesus says he's gone to prepare a place for us, that where he is, we can be there also. But he didn't say we couldn't try to take as many with us as we could in his way by sharing the gospel and helping others in the kingdom. In Luke 12:32 it says, fear not, little flock, for this is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. With a relationship with him. A relationship. That's the ticket. We get a relationship with our Creator. Let him create our calling. Join in on working in the kingdom and watch him create that heavenly inheritance all around us. Now, our Creator created it all. He got done in 7 days. And if we try to create something, we can't even begin to create something without help from him. And we only get to maybe 6. In other words, we can't complete the work or even begin it without him again. I see at least 3 chances in life. In life, you get a swing at this thing, you get maybe 3 times at bat. So if you find yourself a bat in life and in the spotlight, well, take a swing. God is merciful and a God of second chances. It's like he keeps saying, now this time, try to do better. For what? For his glory and for a heavenly inheritance. And if you come up short 3 or so times, well, you're in good company. I gather an apostle named Peter did that too. It's by faith we're saved, not by works, lest anyone should boast. But we get to join in while he makes it over the top, worth the while, worth your while. You can be confident in that. See, being confident in this very thing, that he which begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. See, there is a day we look around and we can see the light of that city just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And oh, what a wonderful day. Open up the windows of heaven, oh, you won't find a better way. The spring in my step and the song I'm giving, jumping for joy, what a wonderful day. Oh, all the night has been forgiven, and the sun shines along my way. Open up the windows of heaven, oh, what a wonderful day. Open up the windows of heaven, oh, what a wonderful day. I'm Steve Kennedy, and this has been Music and Message. And this has been What a Wonderful Day. Have a wonderful week.